piece I wrote last quarter. I used to wonder what dreams tasted like. It seems like for most of my life, it's been on the tip of my tongue, at the edge of my fingertips. I can almost grab it. Take a bite out of everything I've always wanted. I bet my wishes taste a lot like chocolate. just hear me out for a moment. I really like chocolate. If you aren't careful, let your mind become too dark and all you're left with is a bitter taste on your lips with 20 extra pounds on your hips, asking yourself, where did all my dreams go? So eventually, I went looking for one. I started with the cookbooks, put on my chef's hat and an apron that said #1 mom, because I wanted to embody unconditional love in my recipe. Trial 1. I put in 10 cups of rich and famous, added a liter of mansions and Lamborghinis. I mixed it with immortality and just a dash of Eva Mendes, Melanie Iglesias, and that Old Spice deodorant that will finally make me attractive. I might have left it in the oven too long, because when I started eating my daydreams, I found it to be overcooked. On trial 2, I used $1 trillion as seasoning, left my friends and my morals in the cupboard, and I ended up getting food poisoning. Trial 3, I started looking at dream bakeries, decided that purchasing my future would be a lot easier. Instead, it melted during delivery. Trial 4, I dipped my goals in a vat of laziness and procrastination, and it came out half-assed, tasting like bull crap. Trial 5, I started to get angry, so I put in some birthday candles, some wishing wells, and a shooting star across the sky. I baked it and ended up with a bite-sized imagination and an empty stomach. I guess hoping will only get you so far. Trial 6, I discovered that giving up was never part of the recipe and failure was a necessary ingredient for understanding life. Trial 7, I untied my apron, looked into the pot of everything I wanted to be, and it was so dark that I couldn't even see my own reflection. I lost sight of what I wanted to make in the first place. Trial 8, I put down my hat and found crease lines across my forehead that told me that I'd forgotten how to relax once in a while. Trial 9. It wasn't until trial 9 that I realized there has never been a proper recipe for life. So I threw out my cookbooks. Took another look at the ingredients I never really bothered with. Happiness was stuffed in between money and obligations. Passion was tucked underneath expectations. Perseverance was in the back of the freezer. And when I finally decided to wash the pot of everything I had wanted before, it turned up empty. Those were never really my dreams. So I replaced it with things that I actually needed. And now, you ask me what dreams taste like. I tell you, it doesn't matter. So I am too busy enjoying the raw ingredients.